How's everybody doing today? Tokyo, do you want to say hi to the camera? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? How's your portfolio doing, huh?
I carry a lot of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and Dog with Hat. Yeah! And you should all buy meme coins that are related to dogs. That's what you should do. Don't buy anything else. Just diversify into meme coins with dogs. Tokyo Coin is coming out in 2025. Buy Tokyo Coin.
Tokyo, why are you shilling right now, okay? You gotta get off of the show. This is Dad's live stream, not yours, okay? Say bye to the camera. Let's go. Okay. Tokyo, don't be so crazy. Okay, you guys can see Tokyo. Okay, you guys can see her, and now she's gonna go. Okay, say bye to the camera, Tokyo. Say bye. Okay, you can come out after the live stream. Yeah, hey, good afternoon, everybody. That's right, Tokyo is the OG in crypto. She's 8 months old now, actually. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Today is now Saturday. It's June 15 already. You know, I don't really care if the crypto market drops or not. You know why? I'll tell you guys why. If Bitcoin drops to $57,000, it doesn't matter to me. You know why it doesn't matter to me? Because I've been taking self-defense classes, okay? I've been taking Thai kickboxing. It's called Muay Thai. You guys know why I've been taking Muay Thai classes? Because when my portfolio drops so fucking much, I'm going to be able to defend myself from my wife. That's why I learned self-defense, okay? I can kick my wife's ass when she fucking tries to kill me, when our portfolio goes to zero. That's why. I'm just kidding. So let's get into it, guys. But okay, I'm going to actually be serious. I'm going to stop with the jokes for once. But I don't really care if crypto drops to $60,000 or $57,000 because I have more money. I have more cash on hand. I have like another $250,000 to buy. My portfolio is getting wrecked. I keep a tracker on CoinMarketCap because all of my crypto is between different exchanges and also between different Nano Ledger X's. So I have to keep it on CoinMarketCap just to show the public what I have. And I keep two different portfolios. One is the public portfolio that I manage with a different risk allocation. It has riskier coins and less diversified in both Bitcoin and also less in Ethereum as well. And then the other one is much less riskier in terms of carrying more Bitcoin and more Ethereum. So if you had less money to invest, in my opinion, you would go with riskier assets because then you'd be able to perhaps get a better ROI. So you can see here that my Ethereum and my Bitcoin holdings in the public portfolio is only about 23%. It's not that much. But in the main portfolio, because I have a multi-million-dollar portfolio, I carry the majority of it between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you can see now Bitcoin and Ethereum are very dominant. It's actually over 52%. And my altcoins are dropping. Before, it was split between 48% Ethereum and Bitcoin and about 52% for alts. But alts are dropping significantly more, which shifts my portfolio heavier into Bitcoin and Ethereum. All-time high, I'm still up a substantial amount. All-time high, I'm up $2.2 million. I got in very early because this is my third bull market. I know how to time the entries now. I've been dollar cost averaging both Bitcoin and Ethereum since pretty much the bottom of 2023 January. And then I got into the altcoins around summer and very near the bottom for most coins like RNDR and Solana. But my point of showing you guys this is not to brag, okay? It's to show you guys that there are going to be multiple dips across the market. So for example, over 90 days, it doesn't go back further. I don't know why it reset here earlier. Here we go. So at the peak, it was like at 6 point something mil. It was a lot. And then it's dropped to a low of literally like 4.4 mil. In the past 90 days, it's had some wild swings. But as a professional investor that would give my family and friends advice, I would tell you guys to not worry. Despite crypto, Twitter being a nightmare right now to navigate around, it's not a healthy place for your mindset to be, because you're going to see a lot of differing opinions from the people that you might trust online. Despite my sarcasm online, I do have to remain a firm bearish stance for now, because there's no other reason to be bullish other than my hope. And I do see the fundamental factors that are contributing to a potential drive in Bitcoin going to the upside. But as we've seen, even with an almost $1 billion spot ETF purchase on June the 4th, or was it the 5th, it still didn't cause a surge in Bitcoin's price. In fact, it was the opposite. Despite the elections coming up and a lot of politicians are pro-Bitcoin and they're advocating to accept and adopt Bitcoin further, it's not really helping the case either. Despite a lot of countries going through major regulations right now, it's not helping either. Despite banks that are disclosing their diversifications in their portfolio to the public, it's not helping either. Okay, despite interest rates probably going to ease lower, it's not helping either. So if it was helping, what we would see is a massive surge in the price of crypto. But unfortunately, we don't see that. So the only thing that's left to say and have a consensus on, because all these fundamental factors, they're reflecting in the chart, right? They're showing in the chart that, hey, despite all these fundamental things going on, Bitcoin is still dropping. So because of that, you have no choice but to look at the data and all the indicators that have all the fundamental factors factored in. Okay, so now you have to be subjective about it and unfortunately follow the way of the trend. And the way of the trend is unfortunately bearish. But short term, it doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to go on a vacation in July. Then by the time I'm back, it's going to be like August. And then after that, I'm here for 2 months. And then I'm going on another vacation. I'm going to Italy, 3 cities, going to Spain, 2 cities, heading to the Mediterranean in October. And in July, I'm heading to Montreal to see all my friends that are flying down from Europe. Like a lot of them are in crypto. And they're flying down from Europe because they understand the stress and they want to just make time pass by. So we're all just going to go chill and do whatever you need to do, guys, to pass time. Pick up a second job if you have to. Keep busy with your family. What I'm doing right now is I'm exercising a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've lost literally 40 pounds. I've lost 18 kilograms. I'm looking a lot better than before. I'm not fat anymore. So I'm just go to the gym a lot, losing a lot of weight, trying to stay healthy, do whatever I can to keep busy to make time pass. Because eventually, I'm guessing September, October, November, December are all going to be crazy months. We also have to understand that Bitcoin after the halving has always led to a new massive all-time high. And there's no reason for us to disbelieve this 4-year cycle so far. There's no reason to. It's most likely going to happen. The short-term volatility, if you keep following the news, it's going to wreck you mentally. So my advice is, even if we are bearish right now, try not to day trade if you don't want to lose money. Not only that, just focus on dollar cost averaging. Try to source more income somehow. That's what a lot of my friends are doing. They're looking for second jobs, or they got second jobs already. And they have their main job that they go to daily, right? And then they're investing long term. And then some of my friends that I know are even driving for Uber at night just to make a little bit more money so they can perhaps offset the drop in the crypto market, and so they can buy more on a dip. So don't worry about it long term. Like, we've got this. Do whatever you can to pass time. Don't stress out like all of Twitter, okay? So let's look at the charts now. Many people think that $66,000 was a major support. Yeah, it could have been a major support, but you got to look at the 50 EMA right now, okay? The 50 EMA on the daily, it's one of those things where it's going to go up and down a lot. Like, let's go all the way back to the other periods of the halving. Okay, so you can see that like the halving was in July in 2016 here, so around there. You can see the 50 EMA. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, right? It bounces, it goes down, it goes up. So the 50 EMA is like one of those things where if it goes too far, it snaps back. Like, do you guys see the gap between the 50 EMA and the price? If it goes too far, it snaps. Okay? If it goes too far, it snaps back. It always gets back there somehow. Then now the goal of a bull market is try to get that price as far away from that 50 EMA as you can. And that is what you call a parabolic move. Okay? So see the gap? It's increasing as the price rises. And then eventually it reaches a major peak and then it's going to snap back. So if the peaks keep increasing, that's how you can gauge how bullish the market is, right? So you can see every time that it's going to get back here and it even goes below there and then it snaps back. But what you want is this. You want the major increase. So when you see a bull market that's parabolically going up, you're going to see the gap increase, right? Every time though, it's going to snap back. It's the same story for 2020, 2021. You see the same shit where it gets to the EMA, like for example over here, right? It gets to the EMA. And by the way, the halving in 2020 was in April. It was in May. I think it was around here. Okay, so you see how it hovers at the 50 EMA. So there's nothing to be worried about. See, it's hovering below the 50 EMA. And then eventually it just leads up to this massive bull market rally, right? As you can see. And look at what's happening here as well. Like, you're seeing the same kind of thing where it goes below the 50 EMA, it snaps back really far, and then it eventually gets back to the 50 EMA. It even goes below the 50 EMA sometimes. And guess what? Right now, we're just fighting at the 50 EMA. So we don't know shit, to be quite honest, if it's going to support, if it's going to hold. I just know that short term, we don't know what's going to happen. But medium term, it looks more like it's going to head to the downside than anything. There's no reason technically or fundamentally that's driving up the price as proven. But you can see that every time it goes below the 50 EMA, it goes back up. It goes below again. It goes back up. It goes below again. It goes back up. So just because it crossed it one time down here doesn't mean it's going to stay down there. There's going to be a major period of volatility that's going to go up and down all the time. So short term, who gives a fuck about it? I got people that are DMing me. They're like, look at this, 66,000 held. I'm like, go fucking cry to your mom. Okay, go cry to your wife about your $1,000 portfolio. I don't have time to be looking at the market on a microscope, right? And worrying about it every day. And right now I'm long, by the way. I'm long on high. I just want you guys to know that. I'm long on high, just like $20,000. Because I believe that this is a really strong support on around right here, right? 252 that held. Not only that, I like slope trend lines. Slope trend line, it made a very nice one. So it's kind of like a dual support right here. Not only that, the 8-hour candle made a pretty decent candle. The daily made a doji. So I'm not trading big on it. I'm just trading it for fun because I'm kind of bored right now. So high had a 75% drop. So even if it rallied a little bit, that would be wonderful. Like a little bit of a rally could cause a gigantic surge. Doesn't take much to get back up to decent prices. Not only that, we're at a dual support zone. So the risk is very little in my opinion. The risk is so tiny. My RR is something like this. I'll show you guys my RR for this trade. I got in at 263. No, 267 actually. So my RR is to target the top around here, around 310. And my stop loss is going to be like 3% or something. So I'm going for like a 4.5 and up RR for like a 16% gain. Or about, 15. So it's pretty high, the RR. So I'll take these trades all day. No guarantee to win, but looks pretty promising to me. 12-hour MACD is still heading to the upside. But anyways, back to Bitcoin. Everything is still heading down. The 12-hour MACD is strongly in the negative now. The daily MACD is strongly heading down. The 2-day MACD is strongly heading down. The 4-day MACD is strongly heading down. And also the weekly MACD just made a new curvature. So Notice how it's diverging now? Before, the gap between the red and the blue was steady. Now the gap just increased. So because the gap increased, the histogram took a bigger step down. So the weekly is going to close really fucking crazy. It's got a bearishly engulfing candle that has just formed right now. And that is not a good candle to have. We've only seen it. I don't think we've ever seen it. Oh yeah, last time we saw it was here. Okay, this is the last time we saw a bearishly engulfing candle. And this here dropped the market about 18%. That's the only time we saw it. Like at the top. Yeah, no more bearishly engulfing candles. That's it. So I would imagine that with the daily close tomorrow, it's not going to look good, guys. I mean, if you're longing this, it's not looking good. Okay? It's looking fucking horrible, the market right now. Total market cap is probably still bad. Total market cap has not recovered in any way. Since June the 4th, we've lost about 12% market cap. So today alone, we're down another 0.79 market cap. The fear and the greed index is neutral. Neutral, short term, right? This is referring to the fear and the greed index, okay? If, for example, like right now, the medium term bias is more bearish, as I've proven. So because the medium term bearish is bias, you could just imagine that the fear is most likely going to rise and the greed is most likely going to lower. So the fear is going to shift this way, in my opinion, to probably in the 40 regions very soon. The historical risk index is also likely to get lower as well, which will make a very good accumulation period. And you just look at the market overall. I mean, anybody that says this is bullish, they're fucking smoking crack or something. Every coin is, if you just look at it, not the tethers, not the stable coins, but everything in the top is all red. And then there's, of course, TON, which is an exception, okay? And then you take a look at everything on the map right now. It's all red, right? And then there's Uniswap, which picked... I don't know why Uni is rallying. Did something happen with the SEC? Did they get news? Because the SEC was going after Uniswap, right? So you just take a look right now. Everything is red. But that's not even the best indication of why the market is crappy. The best indication is my advanced volatility scanner, okay? So this scans for anything that moves 5% in 1 hour, 10% in 2 hours, 15% in 4 hours, or 20% in 48 hours. This indicator of mine, I created custom. It took me a lot of time and a shit ton of money to get this right. So it's got every single coin on Binance. Anytime any coin meets any of these criterias that you see here at the top, it highlights it green, as in the box turns green. Do you see any coins green? Like highlighted green in a box? Not a single fucking coin. 0 coins. Okay, guys, put that into perspective. 0 coins. This scanner, its job is to hunt for volatility, to see if anything has actually recovered in the market. And if it does recover, it points me to the direction of the coin and it tells me to trade it. But there's nothing at all. So I've shown you that Bitcoin is bearish. I've shown you coin market cap, how every coin's downtrending. I've shown you the advanced volatility scanner that shows 0 coins making a recovery because of the indecision in the market. So how fucking bullish can anybody be? The only reason people are bullish is because they just have hope, or because they are a motherfucking amateur trader or investor that just can't handle the idea of the market dropping further before it recovers, because they expect the market to just keep running. It's like expecting to climb up a mountain without taking a break. That's what they expect. But sometimes you've got to take these breaks. Sure, it might be a small setback in terms of time, but you're going to regain energy, just like how the market will regain energy, and then it's going to recover and then go further. So that's kind of all that I can tell you guys about the market. Like, don't worry short term. Long term, we're solid. But short term, only people that are worried are newer investors, newer day traders, but the long-term holders like myself who have a multi-million-dollar portfolio, along with all of my friends who, some of my friends have like literally in the middle 8-figure range portfolio. Like that, they have a fucking huge portfolio. They're going to hit 9 figures very easily at the end of the bull market. What they're doing right now is just taking care of their health. They're going on vacations, right? They're doing side hustles to try to make a little bit more capital and just things like that. That's going to help you get through it mentally, because this is a mental game and you need to persevere through it and become very tough. Otherwise, you're just going to end up selling at the bottom, like how most amateurs do. So don't do that. So other than that, guys, thank you for joining me on this beautiful Saturday. For those that are interested in my advanced volatility scanner, it's $150 for it. Unfortunately, I have to charge for it because it literally cost me over $30,000 to make this indicator. So it's something that I'm going to charge for. Not only that, if you guys buy it, I'm going to give you a bonus. It could be access to my Discord group. It could be access to one of my courses. Just DM me and I'm going to give you a really sweet deal on it because I think everybody should have this indicator, to be quite honest. It's going to help you save a lot of time to see the general trend of the market and especially be able to catch any volatile coin that's moving so you can day trade it accordingly. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Tokyo sends her regards. She says to make sure to buy Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and also Dog with Hat. Have a great Saturday. Thank you for joining me. And if you've liked my content so far, just show me some love and subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. And just hit the like button to show a little bit of love. Have yourself a great day.